Okay, so I saw this movie, Pieces of a Woman, about a while ago now. It must have been like a few months ago. Oh no, there we go. I got the date right on there. 11th of January. So yeah, a while ago. Uh, that being said, I still remember this movie a fair amount, and I have got a list of things that I liked about it. So might as well just talk about it. Yeah, I think this movie is very solid. Like just a really good movie. Um, Definitely a movie I'm gonna have to watch again to really get everything out of it. I think I wouldn't be surprised if on my next viewing I find a bunch more things to like and appreciate about it. I would not be surprised because on a filmmaking level, this movie is it's incredible. Like it's really well done. You could see they put a lot of thought into what the camera is going to be doing and what the actors are going to be doing with the camera. Like a lot of good staging of things happening in the scenes, and I can definitely tell they put some thought into this movie. That's for sure. First things first. First thing I like, camera composition. Just overall how it's shot, really well done. Camera movements. This is along with that. Even the opening shot is impressive. Like I think I don't know if it's the first shot or second shot, but it's like this one Shia LaBeouf walking through this construction site, all in one shot of him walking to his car. So good. I was just gripped from there. Um, the next thing I'm gonna say is long takes. The third thing is long takes. Just really, they make them look like long takes anyway. I don't know if there's a little sneaky, cuts here and there, but really impressive. Even still, really impressive. And the scene when she's in labor, because this movie's about a whole thing where unfortunately she has a child and it dies. It's yeah, pretty early on. Like she has a child and I think not even an hour later it dies, unfortunately, and it's her kind of trying to cope with that. This isn't too much of a spoiler. It's kind of in the trailer, all this stuff. But yeah, that's what happened, and it's really sad. It's a sad movie, but just you can see they put a lot of work into all these aspects to really get this emotional connection to what's happening, and it's really well done. And this long take that they do when she's in labor, it's impressive. Just like how the camera moves around, and it's become so immersive. You feel like you're there with them, and that's what I mean. When you do camera shots like this, long takes, and really put thought, it makes you feel a certain way. They could have done this very basic. They could have just cut the camera around and done shit like that, but I don't think it would have the same dramatic hit it would if they did that. Right. Next thing, tracking shots, and this is kind of along with the long takes. Yeah, the camera just follows them around in long shots at times, and just it looks really nice as well. Just really nice shots in that regard. The lighting as well is very nice in this film, particularly in that scene, in that labor scene. It's got like a kind of a yellow look to the lighting, or like a some type of look like that. But anyway, it's very nice, and then along with the lighting, it's got that good combo, the lighting and color palette. It's a very nice looking movie, just overall. I remember the one of the tracking shots, it's her walking, and she's got like a red, I think, coat or something on, and the camera's alongside her, just walking, and everything else is like a more dull color except for her coat. It's very nice. It's just a beautiful shot. I think it's even in the trailer, actually. But yeah, just you can see that they put some thought into that, and it's a beautiful shot. So yeah, amazing visuals. So what is it? 6 things I like about this movie that's just visuals. Now moving on to some other stuff. The acting. The acting is really good. Vanessa Kirby, goodness, I didn't know she was that good. Like, oh my goodness, she's fantastic. Like, she really pulled off the whole labor scene and just the dramatic moments in this film. She's excellent. I really am looking forward to seeing her in more movies now. Like, she's really good. Like, what I've seen her since before this movie was Mission Impossible. What was it? Fallout? Mission Impossible Fallout. She was cool in that, right? But like, like she wasn't like this. Like this was like, oh my goodness. And then another movie I've seen her in was Hobbs and Shaw. And that's it. That's all I've seen her in. So just action movies I've seen her in aside from this. So it's good to see she's got some range there. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing her in more movies now. Like, yeah, she's excellent. She's really made a name for herself, that's for sure. So yeah, the eighth thing is pull off dramatic moments in performances, and that's not just Vanessa Kirby, but Shia LaBeouf is pretty damn great in this too. Um, he's a guy that he's a bit of a prick at times, a bit of an ass. You can kind of get where he's coming from, but damn. But anyway, his performance, he's really good too. I think Vanessa Kirby definitely steals the show though in regards to performances, but he's good too. And everyone else, like, no one's particularly bad in this movie. All the actors are pretty much great. But Vanessa Kirby's definitely the standout, that's for sure. And the last thing, the ninth thing, is the story. Just the overall story, as I kind of mentioned before, it's really good. It's sad, but it's real. You know, this does happen, and it's unfortunate, but it's an interesting story, and yeah, it was a great film. I very much enjoyed it. Even though that's being said, 9 things, it doesn't sound like a huge amount of things, because some movies, I have a crap ton of stuff to say, like about 20 things, but as I said, that's my first viewing, and there was a lot to take in this movie, so who knows, second viewing, I might find a lot more things to like about this movie. I might find just a massive list that might become in my top favourite movies or something. I would not be surprised. But yeah, that's what I thought of this movie first viewing, so 9 things I liked about it. Definitely will watch it again at some point. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'd be curious to hear what you think about this movie though. Like, what do you like? What do you dislike about the film? Maybe some other movies you've seen with Vanessa Kirby that you thought she was good in. Because they're the only 2 I've seen her in aside from this. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. And oh yeah, I got my letterbox as well in the description, and I'll put all the things I like down the bottom as well, so you can reference that back, so you can get that list, you know, because sometimes I go quick through stuff, so, you know, you can check it out in the description below as well. But yeah, I got my letterbox page link as well, so you can see all the movies I've seen in my life. As far as I know, I think it's all in there anyway, on that site. So yeah, that's it for this video, and catch us next time. Bye bye.